Hello, this is Bonsai, or known as XL, and I had a pretty damn legit delicious break, and I'm using this Aqua GM, and this is the water boy, and it's the water boy of all water boys. And I've had pretty damn good sufficient matches with this mobile suit, but it's nothing lackluster. It doesn't feel um it's missing legs, but yeah, it's very effective. I love the color that I slapped onto this mobile suit, and getting matches, like good matches with this mobile suit, is pretty damn difficult. But if you do some really damn decent matches with this thing, it just, yeah, it's pretty damn legit, and I love it. But it's basically a bucket head, but a bucket head with water, and a bucket head with water is just pretty damn sufficient enough. And when you're using these mole suits, you just gotta keep in mind that they are the Anaheim electronics mobile suits. And these guys are pretty damn good stuff, a lot of these GMs. But the harpoon on this is just, it shoots so fast, it's like invisible. Like, it has like this really nice invisible shot. Sometimes the enemy players just doesn't see it coming. And you can't shoot something that's invisible. Now I wanted to claw some dudes butt cheeks with this mobile suit, and the claw with this mobile suit is just freaking amazing. Right there at that specific moment, I just jumped kind of awkwardly. I didn't have my my thumbstick correctly, and I just tend to ignore invisible enemies majority of the time, so I really don't see these guys coming. A lot of people don't see them coming. Not even the most expert players don't see those players coming, and sometimes they have really hard times seeing invisible mobile suits, and sometimes that mobile suit can kill you like 6 or 8 times a match, which that has never happened to me, but I've seen players just get completely surprised over and over again against those invisible enemies in the radar. Right over here, this guy came out of nowhere, wanted to land a good shot, did nice right there. Tried to activate my claw, but my claw just couldn't pinch his nipples fast enough. And yeah, this is the Aqua, and the Aqua has some pretty damn good maneuvers, and it just feels really nice and quick in certain type of moments. But there are some moments that I just wish it had a little bit more. Right over there, the thing right there, having a really hard time trying to use the ice pick of this mobile suit. And the ice pick, you just gotta get up close and personal with this thing. But yeah, oof. That Gundam Marine type, I feel like the Gundam Marine type is just a little bit more superior than the Aqua GM, just hands down. And I've had a lot of good videos yesterday and the day before yesterday. So I have some pretty damn good videos showing how to use a lot of these mole suits, which is pretty damn effective. Trying to go after this guy right here missed my claw. You know, you just gotta pinch their toes. You just gotta pinch them. Right there, was able to do a nice finisher because my team members were right there. Now the missile launchers on this mobile suit is just amazing, but a lot of these videos I wasn't using the missile launchers, but when I do, it's just I was just like missing a lot of my shots with this thing. But you could do some pretty damn nasty combos with the missile launchers. So I think like around 8 missiles stagger a dude. So you can stagger a dude like twice in a row if you can get your shots right on the dot. I got specifically lucky. I think the guy who I shot probably was pissed off. He's like, "Oh, you're not a good player. Oh, blah blah blah. You just got so lucky." Oh well, shit happens. Right over here, I'm trying to go after this guy. My team member was able to come from out of nowhere, was able to do a nice finisher. My team members were doing an absolute good job. I want to go after this Akizaku. Akizaku has far more superior speed than I do. And a guy did a nice slippery beam shot through my nads. But yeah, do I find this mobile suit very effective? Yeah, it's pretty effective in certain moments. But there are some things that just lacks in this mobile suit, and I will explain certain things that, you know, kind of lack in this mobile suit. Now for the harpoon gun, I feel like you should get a little bit more shots with the harpoon gun. I think the harpoon gun should just get a little bit, like 6 shots or 5 shots at least, because there's gonna be a lot of moments you're gonna be reloading with this harpoon gun. But boy, it's just when this harpoon gun works, oof, it's some really nice stuff. Trying to keep a nice distance with this enemy player, trying to play with this guy. Let my team member get that kill right there. And you know, that's the thing. Don't completely invest your whole mobile suit. That's a tip. Don't completely invest your whole mobile suit when your whole mobile suit is trying to reload its weapons. So when your whole mobile suit is trying to reload the weapons, let your team member get the kill. Give a big wide opening for your team member to just do some really nice clutch damage on some opponents. Right over here, trying to do a thing. And a lot of these enemy players were thinking really smart. They kept on going behind me. Every single one of the enemy players in this team kept on striking me from behind. And you know, it's a really nice thing. Now, when you're using this thing, you're going to get, you know, not a lot of damage output out. So you can see that there was like around 40,000 worth of damage. Now, this is this Tadpole's Playground. And when I mean this Tadpole's Playground, it's a water mobile suit. So as you can see that there's a speed buff on this small suit, and you know, you get some nice liquidy speed, and I love that. And you just have to go in. I'm getting real aggressive with this thing at the very beginning, I believe. That guy launched the nuke, the High Gog's nuke is something that I want to watch out for. I don't want to mess up my shots. Roll towards him. I'm actually pretty impressed in a lot of these videos that I'm doing with this mobile suit. And my claw, now that's another problem with this mobile suit. Your claw takes a while to outburst out of your arm, so it's really hard to pull a maneuver quick enough with the claw in close combat. I feel like it's a little bit too slow. I feel like it's a little bit too slow when you're pulling out the claw, because when you're pulling out the claw, the guy could just come out of there and just whip you and whip you real nice with its nice, dangerous melee weapons. Try to launch some rockets on that guy. But yeah, this mole suit has pretty damn nice, sufficient speed. It pivots pretty nice in certain moments. Now, what I love about this mobile suit is, you know, the invisible shots of the harpoon gun. And the harpoon gun is just nasty. It's really nasty in a lot of moments. As you can see, having a hard time trying to pull off my my Aqua claw. Trying to get this guy from behind with my good old-fashioned pick right there. My thug pick. Try to go in. Surprised that I was able to hit the High Gog with the small little toothpick that this mole suit has. And that's one of the problems with this mobile suit. And you have an ice pick, you know what I mean? And this ice pick is very, very small, so you don't have enough reach to capture dudes. And not only that, you only get one melee, so you basically get a really, really bad range on this melee, and you get a really, really bad single melee only. That's all you get. But when you launch the claw, man oh man, it's some nasty stuff. It literally, you know, knocks dudes on the knees. And you know, a lot of the mobile suits that are amphibious, they love launching their tubes, and man, they really love them tubes underwater. And when you're using this mobile suit underwater, everything is fast-paced. And when I mean fast-paced, that's where you want to, you know, engage a lot of your opponents. You want to engage a lot of your opponents underwater. I should have shot my harpoon right there. Sloppy of me. Sometimes I just face palm myself for a lot of these specific moments. Now, when you're using this Aqua GM, you know, it's very, very hard when you're fighting against high tier players, because the high tier players are just gonna use you know, some really, really busted mobile suits, you know what I mean? And this is like a 350, 400, you know, I think there might be like a 450 version of this thing, but yeah, it's just pretty nasty stuff. Beautiful. And I believe the High Gog is also an amphibious mobile suit. And high tier players tend to use this mobile suit, and look at the miserable reach of this mobile suit. It's just, the melee is just, you struggle a lot with its melee. Now when you're using this mobile suit, I find that you are a lot more effective when you're hugging your enemy opponent. So like if you're close to the enemy opponent, it's real nice. Right over here, I'm actually surprised. Right there, my legs were pretty busted. Really bad scenario. And I was basically, you know, struggling on 2 HP, and yeah, I was basically a walking stick. So any moment my legs could just shatter to pieces. Trying to get a really nice elevation up here to catch a lot of these opponents off guard. And this is one of those mobile suits that you do like. It's going to be a hard mobile suit to use in rated. Now, rated matches, I really don't play with rated matches anymore. I usually play with majority of the time on quick matches. A lot of players don't like playing quick matches because I usually what's the word? I usually live in quick matches, because quick matches I just get a match real quick, real rapid, and in rated I just waste my time. I don't get any experience, and every single time I'm in like did I say quick? When I'm in rated, it's just it's like I'm 1 inch close away from victory, and I lose points over and over again. So like I don't even want to bother going to rated. I find this area around quick matches is somewhere where I can really love and I can rely on. I don't have to worry about losing my experience. But yeah, this is a really nice slippery fish, and that's basically kind of like one of those normal matches I would usually get with that, and that was just specifically bad. And you know, it's just really hard to get some pretty damn legit matches with this mole suit. But other players, they can use it, but you know, it won't be one of those mobile suits like a Zaku 3 custom where it can just basically smash a DJ C8 like nothing. You know what I mean? That mobile suit is just too brutal. You know what I mean? This is not sort of a competitive type of mobile suit. It's basically kind of a mobile suit where it's a supporting role, so it basically supports your, you know, team members in advances. And this thing is just phenomenal when you're in freaking water maps, and when you're in water maps you have an absolute crazy advantage with this mole suit. So, you know, like imagine if this mole suit had a shield. You know what I mean? If the shield would break off, it would get double. It would usually get like double the speed. Now, that's one of those other problems with this mole suit. It doesn't have a shield. You know, a lot of mole suits I see, I don't mind mole suits without a shield. But you know, if this GM had a nice shield, it would be pretty interesting. Now, what's really, I don't know, I don't understand is that it's also got a claw on the left. Right there, I was super lucky right there. I did not expect the claw to get a really nice angle. And You know what? I'm starting to realize the rockets. I feel like I have to do a full barrage of rockets to stagger the dude right there. And that's one of the another problems with this Mola suit is that the harpoon, it's not like parallel like beam rifles, so it's kind of below a beam rifle's muzzle. So you have to get used to this harpoon gun. But man, oh man, when these harpoons land, man, they do some really nice work. I was getting rushed by this this gun cannon right here. This gun cannon is a pretty damn savage mobile suit. I love this thing. I love it for the dual wield that it currently has. His axe was able to, you know, reach me. And this guy's like, I'm gonna get you, you filthy fish. And he just speared me like I was a fish in the water. You know what I mean? That's really savage stuff. I'm trying to go after this raid. Hit the raid's shield. Wanted to get out of the way because my team members. And what happened right there? My claw literally went over his head. Now the cool thing about this harpoon gun that you can actually shoot it when you're in jump mode or in flight mode. So it's really nice stuff when you can actually pull it out. I was sloppy right there, and there's a lot of moments that I start becoming real sloppy with this small suit. Right over there, I'm actually surprised that the knockdown did not knock that dude down. Try to get a nice hit right there. And you know, when you're using the toothpick, I swear to God, man, it's just, it feels like I'm in prison with a bunch of wet guys with this. There we go. Nice. Now the movement speed is just amazing. You know what I mean? And what I don't understand is, since it has like 4 goddamn freaking toothpicks on its hips, I don't understand why can I not throw one of those, you know, toothpicks at an enemy. You know what I mean? Try to get in. And that's the thing. When you're using this thing, you're going to mess up. Now, what this mole suit basically comes with is some pretty damn good, decent harpoons. It comes with this claw that's pretty nice when you land it, but a lot of the moments enemy players can mad evade it. So using it in close encounters is really nice stuff. And the rockets, it comes with rockets that can stagger. And I feel like the rocket should reload a little bit more faster when you're using this thing, but you know, oh well, you just gotta play with this thing. I wanted to get in the water, but I did not want to be outnumbered. And I want to swim in this nice pool right over here. And then it also comes with that beautiful, beautiful toothpick that, you know, just has its moments. I did not want to get speared like a fish. I believe that time. But yeah, good stuff. Try to do a nice maneuver, and I was going against a Aqua GM. Try to foretell its harpoon gun, which I was capable of doing. And when you're using the ice pick, it's really nice sometimes when you can land your clutch of melees. And when you're landing your clutch of melees, you can do a crazy reach, so you can literally jab a dude with that thing. But you know, it's kind of like hidden, so it's kind of like a hidden blade, and sometimes players don't see it coming. But you know, you could do some really nice games like that one specifically. If I had to rate this mobile suit, I'd give this like a 9 out of 10. When I'm using this mobile suit, you know, many times, I'm just like, I just get a really large amounts of bad games with this mobile suit. But you know, I've seen a lot of players that just they're pretty kick-ass with this thing. Well, when it basically came out. When it came out, people were just into it. But yeah, definitely 9 out of 10. You know, it's got that perfect 9-pointer right there. It's just, I like it. But I gotta say, this mobile suit has really nice details. Like, it's got some really nice curvatures, some really nice, you know, colors on this mobile suit. So you can mad color this mobile suit. So yeah, that's some really epic ass, you know, yeah, some really nice colors on this thing. I just wish a lot of the GM heads kind of had this sort of GM head. I feel like this GM head looks just extravagant. Now I wanted to approach these guys on the right flank because I feel like they were a little bit more threatening, because if these guys, if we ignored them, they could have striked me from behind, and it could strike our team members from behind. Right there, I was just absolutely lucky. And at this specific moment, I was becoming a little bit outnumbered by a lot of these players. And the guy who was busting that effort, man, that was a nice ass skills. Look at this. Now, the high gog, I am 100% sure that my claw kind of touched him first. But the high gogs, knowing the high gogs, they're just very savage. Like, they can do some really nasty stuff on you. Now I wanted to get under this bridge area. Under this bridge area is a perfect area to stay and take cover against artillery, against players who are really triggered and they want to bombard you. So that's really good. Trying to go over here. slapped a beautiful shot right there. This guy was using a machine gun, so I took advantage. What I should have done is stayed at that specific spot, but I decided to get this point because I feel like it was the most important thing right now. When I'm in ground combat, I'm kind of too lazy. I'm just a little bit more too fascinated with the Gundam combat, which is really nice. And that's what I love about this game, because there's always a new mobile suit that just be coming out, you know. And when a new player jumps into the game, they're just like, yo, what is that mobile suit? You know what I mean? Look at that effort kicking ass. You know what I mean? And the guy YY Yoshi, he was using that thing just effectively, like real nice. He was in the right moments, in the right time. He was engaging dudes. And that's the thing about that F-Read. And when you're using that F-Read, you just mad surprise attack a bunch of dudes and a whole group. They don't really see it coming. And what I recommend when you're using the F-Read is a double sword. When you're using the double sword, it can be pretty damn devastating. The single sword is pretty nice. It makes you kind of feel like a really nasty ninja slash samurai with that thing. Didn't see that high god coming. And I'm just like mad looking at the Zagok's mono eye at that whole specific moment. And another way that you can tell if players are looking at you is you can look at enemy players. I believe the Xeon players. When you look at the Xeon players with the single mono eye, you can literally tell which direction that they are actually looking. That's an extra tip for you to know. Right there, I missed my shot. So what in tarnations? I felt like that dude was just like, oh, what an imbecile. He missed all his shots. I'm gonna go after him. Ooh. You want some of this action? Ooh, gotta give a little touch of the claw. Now this is kind of those really nice fishes, but it's got its really hard moments. You know what I mean? When you're in maps with no water, this mole suit can be pretty hard to use. Like, oof. But as I said, this thing is like the Aquaman. Like, this is the Aquaman of the GMs, man. Right there, kind of did a, you know, a black tri-star maneuver, being behind one of my team members, trying to go after this nasty Dom. Want to stay away from those things. Very insane speeds, those guys. I was able to keep a nice good distance. Didn't see that high gog. Want to go after high gog. And you know, that's one of the problems when you're using this small suit. You don't have the goddamn freaking reach. But hey, yeah, pretty damn nice stuff this small suit has. But you could do a really nice combo. You could go toothpick, then claw. You see, right over here. Really nice combo. My team member was able to stagger that dude right in a nice specific moment. I was messing a lot of my shots. Was able to launch my claw. And yeah, good stuff. You know, definitely 9 out of 10. It does some pretty damn decent work. See y'all later. Take care. Enjoy your day.